On the Canyon Rim by Coralie Seagraves. Chapter 1. Into the Southwest. A variety of snakes of different kinds and sizes move upon the plaza. Are they really poisonous? Evelyn asks, leaning close to Russ's ear. Yes, many of them. They must have had their fangs removed, Evelyn insists, gaze locked on the serpent's writhing shapes. Not from what Delbert said. From the safety of the poled roof, they witness the ancient ceremony below. Their transfixed gaze follows Hopi priests who deftly handle the patterned reptiles. Finally, snake dancers run in 4 directions: west, south, east, and north, carrying sinuous reptiles they call brothers. Into the Southwest, Great Falls, Montana, March 1957. Arizona? The Grand Canyon? Evelyn's family members receive the news. Vera, her older sister, offers a travel tip. That's easy. Just follow US 89 south. It does sound exciting. Adventurous. Russ has accepted an employment offer for position as a lead mechanic at a uranium mine on the Grand Canyon's south rim. His uncle, Gerald, is superintendent. Gerald's wife, Jackie, is the mine office manager. Evelyn expects to fill an available part-time assistant position. Yes, it really is the famous Grand Canyon, Russ exudes his enthusiasm while he describes the adventure to follow. Russ grins at Evelyn. We will be parked on the mine property right on the canyon rim. What about Corey? Who'll watch over her and Buddy? Louisa, Evelyn's mother calmly asks. Corey is very young to be near the big canyon's drop-off. There appears to be a hole in this plan. Evelyn feels a growing, gnawing concern. Russ, is there someone to watch Corey and Buddy while we both work? Mom can't stay away from home too long. Russ pauses. We'll have to work on that when we are settled. Maybe Uncle Gerald and Jackie know someone. Maybe. Evelyn remains doubtful. Russ, when do you and Evelyn plan to leave for Arizona? Brother-in-law Jim moves to a practical thought. Jim is a tall, well-muscled World War II veteran. There is no set schedule, although Uncle Gerald did indicate he needs me as soon as we can gather everything to make the move. Russ's enthusiasm returns as he quickly drops the Corey Buddy safety issue. Powered by the prospect of a looming trek through unknown places, trip preparations progress. Russ is busily giving their 42-foot double-axle trailer a thorough inspection. Evelyn works to secure the home's interior. Corey, hand Mommy that pillow. Okay. Corey drags the lightweight pillow across the dining room kitchen, red and white linoleum tiles. Buddy trails along behind her. Here, she announces as she delivers the pillow. Thank you. Evelyn stuffs the pillow inside the cupboard to protect the fragile contents. Russ enters the exterior door. How are things coming along? I see you have a lot of help, he winks at Corey. As Evelyn turns from her task, Russ cheerfully remarks, Green-eyed monster. What? Evelyn puzzles. Green-eyed monster. You know, your eyes are green today instead of blue, he explains. Oh, yeah. Evelyn's hazel-colored eyes often switch color from blue to green and sometimes even a pale brown. What makes you think of eye color today of all days? I don't know. I guess it's just a good time to notice favorite things. There's nothing like a big adventure to make you positively joyful, Russ. Yes. Let's get this show on the road. Let me help you tie those cupboards shut, Evelyn. Sensing the coming action, Corey and Buddy bounce happily on the nearby couch. Marilyn, Russ's mother, bids them a tearful farewell as they leave Great Falls, somewhat reassured that they will be under her brother Gerald's wing. At the wheel of the Chevy pickup, Russ eases the long trailer they call home from its parking spot. Evelyn's task is to drive their 1952 blue and white Kaiser sedan with Evelyn's stalwart blue-eyed mother Louisa as passenger. In the back seat, 3-year-old Corey and Buddy, her little dog, snuggle amid blankets and pillows. Montana's March weather is reasonable as they climb through the snow-patched landscape to the Montana-Idaho border. In the light traffic, Evelyn fixedly watches their house trailer swaying in the windshield before her. Evelyn slightly turns to her mother. Mom, even though Russ has professionally driven heavy trucks and construction equipment, it still makes me nervous to watch that trailer sway on this downhill. Louisa smiles. No doubt, because almost all of your worldly possessions are inside the house trailer. I have to admit, I watch it closely too. The travelers notice the Grand Teton Mountains rising to the east. Utah scenery offers the Great Salt Lake. early signs of spring farming and the appearance of steep cliffs to the east with towering clouds above them. "Look at those enormous clouds, Mom," Evelyn remarks. "They have beautiful pink and orange colors." Louisa nods. "They remind me of billowing sails on old-time ocean-going ships." Corey has a new question. "What is a ship, Mommy?" Evelyn reaches for an explanation. "It's like a car that runs on the water. We will look for a picture of it in one of your books when we park our trailer." "When will we be there? Buddy and I want to get out of the car," Corey answers restlessly. "Me too, Corey. Look, Daddy's pulling off the road. I think he needs to get out of the truck too." As Russ maneuvers truck and trailer onto a turnout, the onlookers in the car watch with dismay as the tires on the rim begin to sink in the soft soil. Louisa, never one to hold back in a crisis, leaves the car and begins to pull dry roadside weeds. She tosses them in front of the pickup's spinning rear wheels in an attempt to improve its traction. Just then a large Utah State Highway Department truck pulls alongside the stranded rig. With a friendly smile, the driver inquires of Russ, "Can we give you a pull?" With visible relief, Russ answers, "Thank you very much. I didn't realize the shoulder was so spongy." Then to Louisa, "Hold on, Louisa. Help has arrived." Russ turns back to the truck driver, indicates Louisa, and says, "My mother-in-law." "Uncommon good help, I'd say," the driver answers with a twinkle in his eye. Quickly and efficiently, the tow cable is attached. The heavy truck easily pulls pickup and trailer back onto the pavement. As the cable is removed, Russ offers another heartfelt thank you to the rescuers. The driver and his helper smile, wave, and continue on their rounds. "Are we lucky or are we lucky, Russ?" Evelyn leans back in the car's driver's seat and slowly begins to roll up the window. Russ gestures with a thumbs up. "I'd say for sure," he thoughtfully adds. "Unusual they showed up just at the right time." Farther south, the Utah landscape rapidly changes. More dramatically colored mountains arise to the east of US 89. Shades of red and pink paint the cliff faces and reflect in billowing cumulus cloud formations towering over the horizon. In northern Arizona, the highway begins to drop sharply from Kaibab Plateau to the floor of the painted desert. The brakes on the trailer were smoking and losing their grab. I came within inches of the guardrail on more than one of those sharp, steep curves. I thought I might lose the whole outfit. Russ is clearly still shaken when they stop at Marble Canyon Trading Post. Evelyn parks beside Russ. Louisa holds Corey's hand as they step out of the car. Buddy hops down and follows. Russ is inspecting the trailer brakes. "I can smell the burn smell from the brakes, Russ. Do you think they are safe enough to stop when needed?" Evelyn asks. "I believe so now that they are cooling down. And look at the trailer frame. The back end is beginning to droop." The slightly bowed frame is perceptible to them as Evelyn unlocks the trailer door to check the inner contents. The back bedroom closet items have shaken down during the rough ride over the desert floor's uneven surface. Undamaged kitchen and bathroom contents remain in place. Good. Our pillow-style packing has once again proved able to protect our glassware and dishes. Before rehanging the scattered closet clothing, Evelyn lays her car keys on the bed and follows with her purse. Satisfied that order has been restored, Evelyn picks up her purse and locks the trailer door latch. "Good news, Russ. Not much in the way of our things scattered around." The newcomers gaze down from the overlook to catch their first mesmerizing glimpse of the powerful Colorado River coursing hundreds of feet below arched Navajo Bridge. Canyon walls are vertical, dampened with spray. The river is muddy red, the sun bright. Russ re-examines the cooled-down braking system. "Everything appears to be all right, Evelyn. I'll stop at Cedar Ridge next. Meet you there." With a wave from the pickup window, Russ eases truck and trailer onto the highway. Evelyn and her passengers linger at the overlook for a while. "Mom and Corey, we had better leave too. Bring Buddy." Evelyn leads her passengers to the car. She searches her purse for her car keys. "Oh no! Damn!" she exclaims as she remembers laying keys first, then purse on the trailer bed. With a sinking feeling, Evelyn realizes she did not retrieve the keyring. Her only ignition key is still on the trailer bed as Russ now calmly progresses southward. "Mom, my car keys are in the trailer." "If you and Corey stay here with the car, I will walk over to the trading post to see if I can call ahead to catch Russ." "Corey and I will be right here," Louisa answers. "Can I come with you?" Corey asks. Evelyn answers with a confidence she does not really feel. "No, you stay here with Grandma and Buddy. I won't be gone long," then whispers to herself, "I wish I were that certain." Evelyn crosses the two-lane highway and enters the quiet trading post. They had met a few travelers during the day. As her eyes adjust to the shady interior, she notices a display of hand-woven rugs and silver with turquoise jewelry. An American Indian attendant wears a patterned headband. His clothing is blue denim. He politely nods in greeting. Evelyn explains her predicament and asks to use a phone. "We have no phone, but I can radio ahead to Cedar Ridge," explains Charlie. "And if you would like to ride with me, we should be able to catch him." Without hesitation, Evelyn agrees, intent only on retrieving her wayward keys. After a quick stop to let Louisa and Cory know their plan, Charlie guides his small truck across the Navajo Bridge in pursuit of the southbound rig. Presently, they spot a swaying trailer as they pull alongside the pickup cab. Evelyn smiles and rapidly waves her hand. Russ glances sideways, gives the steering wheel a startled yank, and recovers enough control to safely stop. A faint blush colors Evelyn's cheeks as she describes the errant keyring episode. "Russ, this is Charlie. He is from the Marble Canyon Trading Post and has offered to give me a ride to try to catch you." "And why would you catch me? Wouldn't the car start?" Russ inquires. "Well, no," Evelyn answers nervously. I left my car keys on the bed when I picked up my purse to leave when I checked the trailer." "What? Way to go, Evelyn." Russ enjoys her discomfort. Flashing a boyish grin at Charlie, he hands Evelyn his keyring. She retrieves her keys with a relieved sigh and stows them safely in her purse. "Evelyn, I will wait for you at Cedar Ridge." "Thanks again, Charlie." Russ returns to the cab of their pickup and resumes his interrupted trip. "What a day this has been, and it's not over yet," Evelyn muses quietly on the way back to Marble Canyon. "First, we almost lost truck and trailer because of overheated brakes, and now this fiasco. You have saved the day, Charlie." "I like to be helpful," Charlie smiles. "Other people have helped me too. I think everything works better that way." "I think so. How can we ever thank you enough?" Back at the Colorado River overlook, Evelyn steps from Charlie's truck and continues gratefully. "Will you take some payment for your time and expense?" Charlie accepts the offered currency and answers with a polite "thank you. I am glad I could help out. It's a long way between stops around here, and people do like to watch out for each other." As Evelyn reaches the car, Louisa remarks with a sigh, "We were getting a little anxious, Evelyn. I am so glad to see you return safely. I think we have had enough excitement for one day." Despite her calm demeanor, Evelyn recognizes Louisa's relief from being stranded with her small grandchild and little dog in this vast and rugged land. After meeting up with Russ, the small caravan resumes the trip. At Cameron, they turn right. As they head west-northwest, the road begins the climb toward the south rim of the Grand Canyon. They wind through juniper and pinyon trees while they rise to the coniferous forest above. Below them, the little Colorado River twists through its steep-sided canyon, soon to merge with the fabled Colorado River. "We're almost there, Mom." Evelyn turns to Cory in the car's back seat. "Look, Cory, see that tower over there? We're almost there. We'll park here and look at the canyon." "What is a canyon, Mommy? Can Buddy come too?" "Slow down and let Grandma out first, Cory. And Buddy needs his leash." Russ opens Louisa's door and gives her a hand as she exits. She scoops Cory out of the back seat and catches Buddy's leash. From Desert View Overlook, the weary travelers feel overshadowed by what is the grandest of canyons. Templed and multi-hued, it lies in mystic splendor before them. Russ turns to Evelyn's mom. "What do you think of this, Louisa?" Outdoor woman Louisa thoughtfully responds. "So this is your strange new home. Something of an overwhelming landscape, I'd say," Louisa continues. "It's impossible to really describe. It's enormous and has its own kind of beauty, but I have no doubt it's also unforgiving." Looking down at Cory, she gently warns, "All I can say is, be careful where you step." "I'll be careful, Grandma," Cory promises solemnly. Through lofty yellow pine trees, they carefully steer their vehicles westward to the park's narrow drive. Just east of Powell Point lies the mine property and its adjacent Grand Canyon Inn. They enter the chain-linked mining claim boundary as their journey finally ends.